good morning. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here with my old pal Eric. How are you, Eric?
How's it going? It's a beautiful day for a tractor parade.
Yeah, be just right. Anyway, we're here in Dresden for the first tractor parade. First, maybe the last, I don't know. Anyway, for Ronald McDonald House. And Eric's going to film it, eh, Eric?
That's right. It's going to be on your TV, and you know all the work that you've done for your show, and the first and maybe only tractor parade for a great cause. And I can't believe how many tractors have come out today. So how many approximately do you have today?
I was hoping for 30.
30?
But there's lots.
Yeah, no, and again, it's all for the Ronald McDonald. Now, what made you bring up this concept?
It was Mike Steffik's idea first. Him and I were gonna go for a tractor ride, and I said, hey, we should see if anybody else wants to go. And we went with old tractors simply to keep the numbers down. Because we didn't want to parade, we didn't want to compete with the last big parade that we had here in Dresden that had 1,200 and whatever, 43 or something. There's a Graham Avery. They were made in Detroit. Not many of them around.
That's great.
That's one of probably a dozen left in the world.
So one of my favorite things just in the farming community is you were able to contact a friend of a friend of a friend or this, and everyone comes out guns blazing with all these different historic tractors.
Well, these old tractor guys, they come out of the woodwork.
Sure. It's like, and you know what, just like we had Retrofest a couple weeks ago, this is the Retrofest for tractors, and there are some amazing
there's Paul Graham. He's got about 15 tractors here.
And you know, how long does this take to get this all planned out?
3 months.
3 months, yeah. I mean, to get 100 tractors organized, sets from...
Well, that part was easy. It's getting them. There's just a bunch of crap to do.
That's a great way to put it. And no, again, great weather for today. And where are you guys traveling to today?
Downtown Croton.
Yep.
We're going to JandE Meats. It's their official opening. So we're gonna kind of parade through town. Today's yard sale day in town, which it's like everybody with a car thinks they're at Walmart and they just park their car and go in for. So we're gonna try to take the back way through town.
Okay. I was gonna say, you could have almost ambushed Dresden with an army of tractors.
Yeah, we could have. There's a few rules, like the police reminded me that a stop sign is a stop sign. But I've got the fire trucks. They were really good to come. I talked to a few cancer survivors, and they're here helping us.
That's great.
I've got one fellow here that I think he spent it's a nephew of mine. I think he spent a month at Ronald McDonald House.
Wow.
And like he said, what can I do to help you?
Yeah.
And everybody's stepping up to the plate, you know.
It's great, you know. This is what community is all about, you know. Lots of great events that come out of it. And you know, all the work that you're doing here in the farming community, you know, just sending this army of tractors down, and I don't think the town of Dresden's even ready for it.
They're not.
Well, we're here with Josh at JandE Meats, and the tractor parade is getting set to arrive. How's it going today?
That's good. It's a beautiful day. The sun's shining. It's not too hot, and the burgers are fresh. So that's all we could ask for.
And this is marking the grand opening of what's all in your shop.
So we have on-farm store here. So we cut beef, lamb, and chicken, all raised on our farm. We start them from birth. As you can see, there's a cow and a calf over there in the trailer. So we start all that from the beginning and bring them here and sell to our customers. So we opened in December, and we kind of wanted to get our feet wet and kind of get things rolling. And today being the tractor parade, we thought what better time than to kind of coincide them both and have a full turnout. So.
And today's a bit of a fundraiser as well. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
It is. So we are raising funds to go to both the Cancer Society as well as the Ronald McDonald House. We find those are really two good kind of foundations that have touched multiple people. A lot of people in the tractor parade have been both dealt with cancer as well as the Ronald McDonald House. So it really touches a lot of people, so we're hoping to raise a good amount.
And I saw the big jar at Jackson Seeds before we took off, and it was really full, so I'm excited to see the title at the end of the day and see how well we did.
Yeah, and we can also donate in store as well.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thanks so much for taking the time, and I can't wait for the parade to arrive.
It was 20 23 tons of rusty iron broke down in a field of hay. Charlie knew what it was when he saw it. It was a TD-18A, International Harvester from 1955. The farmer said he could have it if he could bring it back to life. I'd rather be an old tractor than an old man. If you want to spend your time and fortune to fix up a tractor, you can. You just can't get the parts I need for this old body of mine. I'd rather be an old tractor than an old man. He got a track winch off of a dead cat and a clutch over in North Bend. Jim that owns a machine shop, he ended up his best friend. Old tractor man Jepson had a word or two about those bearings and rings. When that motor started, Charlie heard the angels sing. I'd rather be an old tractor than an old man. If you want to spend your time and fortune to fix up a tractor, you can. You just can't get the parts I need for this old body of mine. I'd rather be an old tractor than an old man. Was a testament to his skill and the patience of his wife. It cost him $3,700 and 9 months of his life. But when the last bolt was tightened, he painted it red like new. And I gotta say that tractor runs and looks good too. I'd rather be an old tractor than an old man. If you want to spend your time and fortune to fix up a tractor, you can. You just can't get the parts I need for this old chassis of mine. I'd rather be an old tractor than an old man. I'd rather be an old tractor than an old man.
I came from the city many months ago, sold most everything and it gave me quite a stake, you know. I bought myself a section of the finest farming land, but how they make a fortune I don't understand. I bought new machinery, the very best of seeds, but always buying new parts and half me crop is weeds. The weasel took me chickens while parsnip killed me cow. The wife went home, the mother, and the blackguard got me sow. I'm a poor farmer, what am I gonna do? A poor farmer full of rabbit stew. A poor farmer always on the go, praying to get my farm work cut up before the snow. The rabbits ate me garden, the hail took all me wheat. It seems I'm working round the clock, I'm really getting beat. Grasshoppers came the other day just like a million goats. Before I knew just what to do, they cut down all me oats. Well, I loaded up with grass seed and started off to town. Seems like every mile I made, the price kept going down. The most of it was stockage from wild oats to flax, and when we come to settle up, I owed them for the sacks. I'm a poor farmer, what am I gonna do? A poor farmer full of rabbit stew. A poor farmer always on the go, praying to get my farm work caught up before the snow. I woke up this morning feeling mighty low. I gazed upon the potato field all covered up with snow. First me wheat and then me oats, and now me spuds are gone. The grub box is empty, how will I carry on? But still I got my freedom, my credit rating is high. Don't have to pack a lunchbox or heed the whistle's cry.
Yeah, I just wanted to take a minute this morning And thank everybody that had anything to do with making our tractor parade a success. We raised some money for both cancer and Ronald McDonald House, which was really good. And we had people that came from, some of them quite a ways away, and had a few people that put forth an extra effort. I wanted to thank Paul Graham for donating all the tractors that he had there, and Kent and Peg for all the work he done to prepare, and everyone else that was there at the parade, and of course the staff and everybody out at JandE Meats, and of course anybody that watches Kojiko, they were there. Eric Shaw, thanks Eric. And anyway, that's about it for the parade, and I'll catch you on the next one.
I'm a poor, poor farmer, what am I gonna do? A poor, poor farmer full of rabbit stew. A poor, poor farmer always on the go.